Okay. Alright, this is take 2 because the first take was very long and I didn't even get to where I wanted to be when I was yapping. So, anyway, consider this my first coaching session of all time for my buddy Dave, who has started playing the game a little bit more. And I wanted to take the opportunity to, try out my teaching skills. Because they say, there's no better way to master a concept other than teaching it. So, thought I'd try my hand at that. Plus, I want to get my buddy up to speed with the game as fast as possible, expedite the learning process. And because I think it's more enjoyable to play a game when you understand what's going on and can formulate a plan on what you're going to do next. At least in my opinion. I don't like playing games where I don't know what I'm doing. So, trying to speed up the process of learning here. We're going to focus on a couple of things because this is going to be our first session. I'm going to try to cover a wide variety of topics off the bat so that down the line we can refine our what I teach, the homework or whatever you want to call it. So first off, I'm gonna hop into an ancient server, run around a little bit, and then we're gonna do a demo review, okay? Actually, we're gonna do it the opposite way, okay? We're gonna do the demo review first. Gonna look at one of your demos, David, and talk about a couple of rounds, and then I'm gonna hop into a server and show you a couple things that might help down the line, and to explain my some thought processes and some examples and some drills and whatnot. So I'm going to try to keep this under 30 minutes if I can. But, there's just a lot of stuff to go through. And feel free to, break this up as you watch it. So, there are a couple of rounds that I want to look at in particular. And then we'll talk about some broader things when I hop into a server. Alright, let's switch to you. Alright, so I'm not going to look at the pistol round. Don't care. Don't care about the pistol round. What I am going to look at is, as I fast forward here, first round is going to be round 6. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. This round, yep. Alright. Okay. So you bought AK armor. You bought with the team. That's good. Alright, you're running up short. Not really doing anything here, let's be honest. Look, your teammate's already going up middle. Probably your best idea here would either be, you have two options here of good placement. You can either assist taking mid, or you can go over here and hold the push and maybe like play around with the guys on B site. I mean, you have no utility, so that might not be an option. So I feel like your best bet would probably be going mid. But those are two options that you could be doing right now to be impactful. Because what you're doing right now, you're not doing anything. And you're going to see, look, your teammate here, he's already going towards mid. So you want to be doing something here. Because right now, you're not doing much of anything. The rest of the team is like busy, taking control and fighting people and trying to move the ball forward. You have yet to do anything. You have yet to get into any action. Okay, a little bit of a lucky kill because that guy should not have been swinging out any further. Like, okay, 2vx. In a 2vx, you want to work with your teammate here. Communicate with your teammate. Devise a quick plan. Like, you don't have to devise a plan, but you want to be in the process of helping create that plan, you know? You want to be like, okay, you know, maybe you say, okay, the short guy's dead, maybe we can go short. Or maybe your teammate's like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And then let's say your teammate's like, okay, I'm gonna go red room here. I'm gonna go red room. Oh god. And we're gonna try to go B. And then you're like, okay, you can either assist with the red room or you can go towards B. You know, you want to create some sort of plan. But no plan is created. Nothing is done here. And here, you're not doing anything. No one's going to come out of the cubby. Somebody could come from up there on that short side on the right, up on that shelf. So, or a guy could come from behind you. But no one's coming from that cubby. There's no need to be sitting around and doing nothing here. Now your teammate dies, it's a 1v3. And admittedly, most people would have probably, a good idea probably would have been to swing out in mid and quickly try to get the kill on the guy that just killed your teammate. Because he's going to be looking this way. And you're going to be trying to kill him, and he's going to have to try to swing his crosshair to try and aim at you. So you have about, you know, a second or so advantage on him to kill him. You know where he is, and he has to adjust his crosshair to try and aim at you. So you should have a higher percentage of winning that fight. So this would have been a good fight to take, plus you bring it down to a 2v1. Okay. Just a small nitpick. But the general thing here for this round is be a little more proactive and try to do something, you know? Either hold your teammates back or try to take space. Either one of those would have been preferable to what you ultimately did, which was sit around and kind of do nothing. Which isn't a big deal. It's okay. I'm not hating. Alright. Alright, next nitpick. Okay, we're going to see this in another round. Okay? And I've seen this multiple times when we played a couple of retakes together. Alright? That spot is not good, my friend. In especially, like, low numbers, like, situation like you are right here, do not be in this cubby. Okay? I'm going to quickly explain why. And we're going to hop into server because it's happened a couple times. The CTs here, they can come from any direction right now, and you have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea. You have no information on anybody coming over here. They could come from here, and they could come from up this ramp. They could appear on your screen from 3 directions at once. So, and you have no idea where to put your crosshair. Okay? The easiest way to get kills in this game is to know where to put your crosshair. And the know where to put your crosshair is... There's 2 ways to do that. One, you get information on where where the enemies are coming from. And 2, you know, you just... you played the game a lot and you know how people work. But the easiest way is to get information. And right here, in this cubby, you're getting no information. You have no idea what's happening. And if I was in this position, I would be freaking out. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm actually toast because I have no idea where they're coming from and they could do anything to me at any time. Like, I am powerless. I have to hope that I put my crosshair in the right spot. We're not playing a game of hope, okay? We're not playing hope Counter-Strike. We're playing, you know, do cool stuff and win the round with Counter-Strike. So, this cubby is terrible. See, you should have been dead there. now you're dead. There's nothing you could do. Plus, the guy's coming up ramp immediately. Even if you got both of those kills up short, do you really think you could 180 degree on the guy coming up a ramp right behind you? No. The ground was lost. There's nothing you could have done there. You could have changed it by going somewhere else other than that cubby, which we'll go over after the demo. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Do not be in that cubby. Try to get information. That is the main thing. Okay, still getting used to the demo controls. So, our next round... Oh, my bad. Hang on. Yep, awesome. 9, 9, 9, 9. Okay, here we go. My bad. Alright, let's see what you're doing. Coming up mid. Here we go. Ooh, a little frightening. But that's okay. He's pushed off. You've gotten info that there's a guy on site. You've kind of gotten info that there are 2 guys on site. Let's confirm that information. So you've seen this guy. And then, ooh, you see this guy. That guy, it's impossible for the donut guy to be there. Okay, it's kind of impossible. So then you can think, okay, that there's 2 guys on B. Alright? So you know there are 2 guys on B. These are these little deduction things that you can do to really enhance your information gathering skills. Alright. But I love what you're doing here. You've gotten into donut. You're seriously doing something important. You haven't gotten any kills. But that's okay because you've taken all this space. Look at this. For the price of $200 and that one flash, you've gotten into donut, and now you're threatening the B site, A site so hard. You know, if you look at the mini map, you know, from these guys' perspective, things are not looking good because they got enemies coming from here, potential enemies coming from here, and now they're getting information that there could be enemies soon coming from behind them. So things are looking dire for the CTs. Okay, and it's good if that you have this donut. If we didn't have the donut, now they have this much space to work with instead of this much space to work with. You know. So this is good. I like this. Okay. Here's a quick, easy thing you could do. I want you to think of really quickly what you could have done here that would have made it easy for you to get a kill. You could get an easy kill here, and it's very simple. All you have to do is look at your minimap. Imagine looking at your minimap. You see your teammates coming out of A main, and he's fighting a guy on site, and you hear... Let's rewind a little bit. All right, let's turn up volume. Okay, you hear that? You can kind of know exactly where the guy shooting on sight is. You have a good estimate that he's somewhere in here. So what should you do? Swing. You should swing immediately. Oh, hang on, the demo music. Because look, let's say you're set up right here and you hear it. Oh, ooh, that guy's sideways. Infilated target, bro. He's not gonna kill you. There's no way he can kill you. Swing out, get that kill. You could save your teammate, you know, who's fighting for his life coming out of A main, and easily assist in winning this round. And it would have been really easy. All you have to do is move out and shoot at him, you know. It would have been the easiest kill of your life. You'd have like 5 seconds to try to kill him. So, these are these small details that are really easy to do and can really impact a round. And, you know, that's what we're all about. We're about getting easy kills out here and easy impact. So, I like the donut play. Just, you know, look at your mini-map a little bit more. That's one of my things I'd like to... Also, change your crosshair to, like, classic static. It's changing like this is So annoying. I could not handle it. I mean, you can keep it, but, like, I'm just saying, I don't like it. Like, the changing size is kind of unnecessary. Okay. One more round. We're kind of just going to look at two half. Round 11, round 11, round 11, round 11. Let me get some water. Alright. Alright. Do you see anything wrong with this? You have $700 and you have no utility. You could have bought something. Maybe a smoke and a flash. Smoke and 2 flashes. A Molotov. A grenade and a smoke. But you have no resources for this round other than your gun. Which makes it a little harder for you. And we'll go over, as time goes on, we'll try to refine your utility usage. Okay. Ask yourself, am I doing anything here? That's what I want you to do when you're playing this game. From now on, into the near future, I want you to, like, ask yourself in the middle of the round, am I doing anything? Am I holding an angle? Am I helping my teammate? Am I taking space on the map? You know? And if the answer is no, try to devise a way that you can change that. Either hang out, go buddy up with your teammate and try to, like, make a play happen. Maybe, like, hold a flank. You know, anything other than sitting around and doing nothing. Alright. So, now you're on the move. I like this. I like this. You've gotten the info that there's somebody in here. So you're kind of sneaking in. It's a little bold to do with the bomb, but that's okay. We're not really going to care about that. It happens all the time. Alright. So you got info that one guy's on site, and you've gotten info that another guy, if you heard the op shot, is up where number 4 is. You've heard this, and you've heard this. You have info on 2 guys on B. Okay? Oh. Cave is clear. I hope that you calm this to your team. I don't remember. Alright. See, now, you have the info that there's one guy on site who just killed your teammate. You kind of have an idea of where he is. I know you have an idea where he is. And you have an idea of where this op is. If only you had a smoke. Now, let me think. I want you to think real quickly, where would you put the smoke? If you had a smoke in your inventory right now, where would you put it? I would put it right here. That way I know I have a 1v1 on this site. I know I have a 1v1. And also, you're risking dying. The op could be holding this. You know, you walk out and you immediately die. That's bad, you know. And it would be frustrating. I would be frustrated if I were you. If that happened. But, thankfully, that op is not doing anything in CT and lets you walk out and kill his teammate. So, and yet again, we're going back into the cubby. We're going back into the cubby. Why are we doing this? You're not helping your teammate here. You're not helping any of your teammates here. And we'll go over this exact situation in a second here. But let's try to get out of the cubby, okay? Try to gain some more information and help out. Enable your teammates more. Can help you get easy kills and inform your next decision. You want to get as much information as possible to help inform your next decision and the rest of your team. Information is the most important resource in this game. A lot of the game is figuring out what the other team is doing and where they are. And that goes from the very top level all the way there to the very bottom. You know, if you're especially at a professional level. But also just in server-wise, you know. From the top level being, where are they in these parts of the maps? You know, like how many guys are on B, how many are in mid, how many are in A. to all the way down to the very fine level. You know, like, if I'm here, is this guy, here? Or is he here? You know, is there a guy here or here? Big difference. Big difference, especially if you get the information that maybe a guy's here. You know, if a guy's here and another guy's here, makes for a very different situation than if the other guy was here. So, anyway, gathering information. Try to do it as much as you can in any way as possible. If you get information and die, you have infinitely increased your impact on your team than if you get no information and die. You know? Like, it's simple. It sounds simple because it is. Okay. So, I was going to get into an ancient practice server, but it turned out to be pretty boring. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be boring. So, instead, I'm going to play this retake. We'll see if I'm any good right now, but and just like explain my thought processes so you can get acquainted with how you should be playing these sort of tactics, you know. So I'm working with my teammate here, taking the initiative because I know that he can trade me. Gonna have to force him out. We're pretty sure he's cave. Yep. Boom. Nice quick round. Okay. So what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna take a little space into cave. Oh, I heard him. Okay, that guy's dead. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Alright. I was AK was swinging because I knew my teammate was going to trade me. And we're up on guys, so I have a almost guaranteed win here. So be willing to take trades when you're a man up. Especially when you're a man up. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take a little info. Okay, I think I heard one. Oh! Yep. I was just too slow. So, all about getting that info early on so that I can make a quick plan on what I'm going to do. Sometimes the plan doesn't work out. That's okay. As long as you have a simple, quick plan, an idea of what you're doing, it'll start to get easier. Also, it's kind of tough to be yapping while I'm playing. So, don't expect crazy plays. Okay, seeing if anybody... Oh! Alright, so I was there ready for my teammate. He's coming up ramp. I'm going to check cave. Alright, cleared out cave. Everything good to go. Easy win. See how I had my crosshair ready for his position in the cave? Okay. I'll work with my teammate here. I'm just ass. But you saw the idea. Preparing to trade out my teammate and take that donut control right off the bat. And get an advantage as fast as possible into the retake. Close lane, I should say. Close lane on T side. But the ideas are simple. Try to trade with your teammates when you can. Take note of where your teammates are. Okay, I'm just gonna wait a minute. See, now I'm gonna go out with my teammate. I think there's one long. We know there's one long. There's one close. Traded. Oh, got the info. Shit. He has a dig. It's gonna be tough. Easiest defuse of my life. I didn't even do anything that crazy. Okay, so my teammate's got that. I'm gonna work with my short teammate here. See, traded. Quickly got that taken care of. I'm gonna assist my teammate here. Wow. I didn't need to take that. That position was not fantastic. I just did it because I thought he wouldn't expect it because of the speed. So we're trying for a very similar play here. Okay, it's smoked off. So we can look into other things right now. Oh. Okay. Well, we know once. I was hoping to throw that Molotov where it would block them off, so then we could stagger some movement a little bit more, delay them. Usually people behind smokes for too long, especially in that CT, get a little antsy and try to push through. Okay, we know one's at A main. Alright, we got the info. We know to our CT. Alright, here we go. Last fight. Oh yeah. Right in the body. See, I heard the CT guys, and I determined that they're a little bit closer, so I was like, alright, let me isolate that CT fight, because they're coming first.